We actually haven't talked about this in a long time. I posted on my Instagram maybe like
Zercher's?
6 months. Yeah, 6 months.
Zercher squat is one of those forgotten exercises that's got a lot
of... It's a great exercise.
I mean, it's like a grinding, strong, strength building exercise.
Well, not only that, but I feel like you know, there's a handful, maybe 5 or 6 exercises that like really translate into what we do every day. Like how often do you pick up something just like that and you carry around?
Imagine having like a 6-year-old.
Well, exactly, carrying a kid, carrying groceries, carrying boxes. I mean, this is exactly what you're...
2-3 dead bodies, whatever.
Whatever. Sack of oranges, you know, you're not a psycho killer.
So explain, see, there's 2, I've heard Zercher squats, I've also heard crook squats.
Squats, Same name, same thing. Same thing, Basically, you're putting it in the crook of your elbow right there.
Show us the position.
Okay.
Doug, you might want to come around the front here.
So obviously the rack is set a little bit lower, so that way I can slide my arms through.
You want it about like nipple height.
Oh yeah, right on those nips. And then we take the bar off by folding the hands in, like I'm doing a curl, but bringing my hands into my body.
So you want to keep the weight as close to your body as possible.
So I'm gonna pull it off.
Now here's where I see people screw up. How's your stance? You want a wide stance, or is it?
So I usually take whatever I would squat with typically. So
same stance.
Same stance.
Okay.
And for me, it's a little outside hip width probably. So it's somewhere between a front squat and you know, a back-loaded squat. It's definitely a little bit more on the front squat side. So lots of core engagement with this. Obviously this is putting pressure in my arms, so it's uncomfortable for people. But one thing you do eliminate, people with wrist issues, this is a great exercise for that, to still have like a full body exercise that you can accomplish.
And one thing I noticed is the position of your hands, he's got them supinated.
Well,
if he even tries to pronate, if he even tries to pronate, it hurts very bad. Yeah.
Why'd you do that to me?
I'm just because I know some people will grab it wrong. I want to make sure.
No,
Plus, I wanted to hurt you.
Yeah.
See what it looks like here.
Okay.
So elbows to legs and come back up. And he's staying nice and tall.
This is definitely one movement that I always recommend to go really light to work on your mechanics before you start.
Yes.
And when Doug comes around the side and the back right here, a lot of great work all up here.
You're gonna get
a lot of great work.
Yeah, you get a lot in that thoracic area because you got to stay tight up here in order to squat this.
You want to come up with your chest up, so I want to make sure I'm not protracting my shoulders a lot.
Yeah, no, you look great.
Really dictate what I'm doing.
Excellent exercise. I would say this is something you could maybe do a few sets of lightweight at the end of your squat workout, or something I like to do when I use these is before my deadlifts. I'll actually do a few sets of this and then go deadlift.
I like to, this actually I would switch in and out of my front squats because I don't like front squats that much. They're uncomfortable for my wrist, and sometimes I've been doing them for a while. I like to switch over to doing the Zerchers. With these two, like, so some gyms have these. I don't know if this gym, I don't think this gym has it. Our other gym does, has the big, large, fat bars. Super comfortable for doing this.
Yeah.
Because you don't need this to be a super, I mean, you don't need it to be challenging in the crook of your arm. You're not getting massive benefits by hurting the inside of your arm. You could wrap towels.
We kind of talk trash about, you know, having the back squat pad.
Yes.
This would actually be something you could technically use it for.
Yes.
You could, but I'll say this, because I've seen strength athletes who can carry tremendous amount of weight in this position. It takes practice, just like any exercise, and I think over time, you'll get used to be able to hold something.
You don't want to be relying on that either, right?
Yeah, honestly, just a fatter bar makes it a world of a difference. Without any padding or anything at all, just using a larger bar is a lot more comfortable. The only reason why I would say a towel is sometimes these have a lot of teeth on them.
Yeah.
Like these aren't so bad. And
what's that called, knurling? Is that called knurling?
Yeah, that can tear the inside up. So wrapping a towel, and so this I could justify more putting some sort of support on there, regardless if you would adapt to it or not.
This is a great quad exercise, great for the quads, and great for the mid-back. It's one of those combo exercises.
Oh, you can feel your core.
Ridiculous in this one. Core is ridiculous.
That's one of the biggest reasons why I think I incorporated it in my program alongside the front squat, but I'd make sure to rotate it in because it definitely provides a different stimulus, different recruitment patterns, something that, you know, my body will respond a little bit differently towards. So I definitely want to keep this one in the mix.
Well, this is how, too, people always ask me, like, you know, oh, what are your favorite core exercises? I don't do a lot of, like, core isolation type movements. This is how I address my core.
Exactly.
If I've been training front squats for a while and like, man, I really want to kick up some good core activity in my training, coming over here and doing this, man, your core will be on fire when you do this.